Alright, let's try this again. Come on. There we go. Alright, I think it's working now. Sweet. Alright, cool. Chat. It's really bright. Okay, I already got 2 people. Hey, what's going on, everyone? What's up, Josie? What's up, Charlie? I am doing just fine, Josie, or Joseph. Alright, let me get my chat going, because it's always on top chat. It used to be on live chat. There we go. Alright. Alright, I'm going to try to finish up multiplayers. You've been deployed today? Deployed to what? What do you mean, deployed? Also, I played some of this off camera. I got S+ as Luis and Hunk. Now I just need Red Dress, Ada, and Wesker. So we're going to do Ada first. But what do you mean you've been deployed? You were drafted? Into the military? Why? Are you guys in an ongoing war? Work immersion. I have no idea what that means.
Begin.
We have a war here, but it's hush hush. Oh, okay. I'm assuming it's with another smaller country or a civil war. Interesting. And I don't know if your country is defensive or offensive, so I wouldn't even know where to begin on what your training would be. I know quite a bit about a lot of military stuff. Ah, I hate TMP. Work immersion is a subject where we intern in jobs to get a feel on what it's like for our career. Gotcha. Island itself is defensive. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. A lot of countries like that are defensive because they don't have the means for anything offensive. Unless they were just intending to invade a nearby country. Kind of like all of the countries surrounding Russia, they're all defensive in fear of Russian invasion. Kind of like what's going on in Ukraine, as a matter of fact. Got cover. Alright. Got guerrilla warfare on our side, yeah. That's how America started. They used guerrilla warfare against the British. Back then, war was like standing in lines in field and shooting at each other one at a time. I wonder what skincare routine Ada uses. No idea. I would assume a good one. How did you survive that? soldiers who came here to train with Filipino soldiers to learn how to survive in the jungle. Yes, I did. I had an uncle who was in, let's see, where was he? Cambodia, maybe? Something like that? During the, what would soon turn into the Vietnam War. But I don't know if he actually ever saw any combat in Vietnam. But he was training people how to fight in jungle environments. Freebird? Yeah, the Freebird solo starts playing. Alright, I need to get off of this. Fortunate sun intensifies, yep. Can you guess where I was deployed? No idea. Ooh, I don't even know any countries that surround the Philippines because my geography is extremely off. Good on time. But yeah, I don't know where you've been deployed to, no. Sniping in this game is so weird. Back up. Oh shit, I pressed the wrong thing. Ah, where's the flashbangs? There one, there one, there one. We're gonna go through now. I don't like the noises I'm hearing down there. It frightens me. Oh, wait, fuck sticks. Shit, 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 shit. Look, has been deployed in the hospital. Some in officer, one in McDonald's, and a few at the police station. Jesus. So, okay, that may, yeah. Defensive country, so you guys have guns all over the streets pretty much. In case you didn't know where to put me because of my course. Oh. So is military service mandatory in that country? 'Cause I know some countries like that, it's mandatory and it's not optional. You have to do it. Wait, what? The hold on. Guy with the bullhead kind of reminds me of a minotaur. Yeah, probably what they were going for. Definitely want to hit that. Deployed to hell, kindergarten. So I'm confused. So you're saying you got drafted, sir? I don't understand. You've been drafted? Are you there to? I'm confused. Defensive country, you've been drafted, and you've been deployed to a kindergarten. That's a little confusing. I figured it would be like, I don't know, to some kind of war zone. Unless your definition of being deployed is completely different from mine, I don't know. Yeah, even Charlie's like, huh? Military isn't mandatory, and guns aren't common in guns aren't common in public. Okay. But you have been drafted into the military, and correct? Is that what you were meaning by that? Or are you talking about something completely different that I wouldn't know of? I got an app for that. Got an app for that. Got an app for that. Got too many grenades on me, hold on. Okay. Didn't work on him. Had to free up some space.
And that's the game.
That was it. Okay. That went surprisingly well. How is she my best on that map? That is absolutely. That's the only time we'll get S++ as her. I guess it's from where it was just so close quarters, but now we kill everything in sight as our boy Wesker.
Begin.
Can I even stealth attack? No, I can't. Fun. I love the way his gun sounds. Oh man, it sounds so meaty. I always wondered where the heck the characters are carrying all their stuff. Well, it's an attaché case, which you could obviously carry it, but Leon gets one so big to where he can fit several long guns in there. So my headcanon for that is that, like, he places it down before he enters a battle, and then that's just kind of, you know, that, I guess. It's a kindergarten teacher intern thing. Okay. Then why were you saying you were drafted? Around here, in my country, if you were drafted, that means you got an M4 in your hands and you're, like, killing people over in a desert. That's what drafted means around here. That just sounds like you got a forceful job application. That's what we would call that, which doesn't even really exist over here. We got some words here are different from yours. Yeah, definitely. The correct phrase that you should have used is, "Hey, I got an internship today," or "Hey, I got a job today." That is more of a thing that you would say. I thought you were like getting drafted into the military. That's what that means. I'm lagging behind the stream. Oh, you're good. But yeah. Drafted and deploy here is just being sent to work. Wow, that is like... I'm trying to think of a good analogy of that. There's an arrow stuck in my gun. Yeah, big difference around here, yeah. I mean, we also didn't choose which job to intern in. Oh. Well, I mean, we don't have anything like that around here. Around here, it's like whenever you turn 16 years old in America, and well, it depends. Some places they'll hire you at 14 or 15. Some places will hire you at 14 or 15, or internship you in 14 or 15. But from 14 to 16, that is the age of where you can start basically working at a job, and then like most people typically have a job by the time they're 17 or 18. So yeah, that's kind of how things work around here. Whoa, I did not mean to press that. Shit. Yeah, kneecap. So, I also heard that in a while is different in your place. What? In a while? Can I hit him, please? Internship pays in grades instead of money? Ew. Well, actually, around here, internships don't pay, actually. It's just, you're just there to learn. An internship here is basically you're learning how to do a job, and you usually don't get paid. Usually. Sometimes you might. I have yet to even use my special ability. I'm gonna get up here. I might just camp up here for a bit. Seems like a good vacational spot. Any reference? Skyrim? Yeah. Charlie, where are you from? Well, just country-wise. I gotta know. AIM is not doing good today with Wesker's Beretta. United States, okay. You know, I hate to say it, man. Out of every viewer that comes in to chat with me on a regular basis, because you're basically one of the regulars even though you're not here all the time, you are the only one that is from the US of A. I got a Canadian, South Carolina. Oh, and you're an Appalachian too. Okay, good. Sort of. I think South Carolina's in the Appalachian Mountains. I'm not sure. Maybe not. I might be a little bit too far out, actually. I'm from West Virginia. I am from the Appalachia. I know what you are, Joseph. Hours away from them. Okay, so yeah. Why don't you guys pay interns over there? That sounds illegal and evil. Well, the thing about here is that you choose when you want to work. Like, you can choose when you get a job. Well, I mean, if you don't get a job, no money equals probably homelessness. But the whole point of an internship is for like a job that you want to learn about. So like going into like a big business or something and you want to learn how the whole operation works, you'll be an intern, so you learn how the company works. And then after your internship, then you kind of decide like, well, you have the option of getting a job here if this is what you want to do. So an internship is basically going to see what the job is, working at that job minorly for a little bit, and then deciding if it's for you or not. That's what an internship is. For the most part. Antarctica. Okay, interesting. European. We got killer food and sweet tea. I'm Southern, but I don't like sweet tea, brother. I'd much rather have the triple gooberberry sunrise that's in your profile picture. Reload. Interns are paid here. Well, interns are also optional here. Some interns around here are paid. It depends on what you're doing. Like, for instance, I could have gotten an internship as an apprentice gunsmith under a guy around here who... Because I'm a gun guy. I love firearms. I love firearms technology. It's one of my biggest tisms. That and video games are probably my top two hobbies. And I guess movies and sci-fi shit. But anyways, guns are sort of my number one. So there is a gunsmith around here, which it wouldn't have mattered anyways because, like... Now, if this is like 10 years ago, I would have worked under the guy because he used to be a really good gunsmith. But I had heard that he lost his touch, and now he doesn't even work there anymore. Yes. Ow! He's out of touch. I'm out of time, but you're out of my head when you're not around. You're out of touch. I'm out of time, but you're out of my head when you're not around. You're out of touch. I'm out of time. You have won the Describe the U.S. in one word challenge. One sec. I don't even need a word. Hold on. I actually don't need a word for this. I have a sound that describes the U.S. perfectly. I win. Shit. Oh, I can block that. Yep. Spock. Star Trek? I hate Star Trek. I'm a Star Wars guy. Alright. Let's try this. I can't see. Is that a boom boom stick? It was a pistol. Actually, I just died. I just died as Wesker. That's a first. Nope, gotta restart because that is on an S+. Actually, ironically enough, I'll show you as soon as we load in. I did not mean to press the leaderboard shit. Dang it. Jeffrey Combs is there. Yeah. I don't like Star Trek. I like Star Wars. Alright, but yeah, I'll show you exactly the gun I have. Can't see because you're wearing those shades. That was actually his weakness in RE5. Right, hang on. This. I have one of these, just different color. Mine is completely black, but it needs to have it needs to be refinished because the frame on mine is worn out. It needs to be refinished. But yeah, I have this. This is a what's it called? XM9E1. That could be a proper designation, but we don't use X and E anymore in our designations, so this would just be an M9A1, which would have been accurate for the time period, but this would have been solid black and not stainless steel. I never actually really looked at the models too well. Proper decocker. It's got the disassembly switch. Slide release looks good. Magazine release. It's got the. Is it true that the government kidnapped the Venezuelan president? Yes, we bombed their shit and then we took him. But yes, pink gun. I don't have a pink gun. But yeah, this is basically what I have. Just mine's black all around. This is a bit weird. So this is a 1911, but it claims it's like a 45 Magnum, which kind of does make sense. This could be an LAR Grizzly chambered in 45 Winchester Magnum, which would be the only gun that I could compare this to. Other than that, it's just a 1911. I know it's based off of the gun from Terminator, the 45 long slide with laser sighting, as Arnold put it. Yeah, I'm very knowledgeable. I can name you every single gun in this game. Huh. Got the axe hand. How was if I licked the gun? If it was recently cleaned, you would probably die of poisoning from gun oil. because that has chemicals that should not enter the human body. Name all the guns? Okay, hold on. You honestly love when games will just slap a sniper scope on a pistol / revolver. Well, that's not a sniper scope. This is a laser sight. That is a giant laser sight. See, because there's no way to actually look in the back. That is a giant laser sight. Sniper scope on a cannon. Alright, I'll name you every single gun in the game. This is technically not even in the game. This is just for this mode, but it's a Beretta M9. Alright, I'll start with, want to see autistic guns. Okay. Alright. I'll start off with Leon's pistol. The SG-09. In real life, that is the HK USP Tactical, which is a German-made semi-automatic 9mm handgun that they also made in 45 ACP. Also most commonly found in Modern Warfare 2 and 3, the original Modern Warfare 2 and 3. First shotgun you come across, the W870, close enough, it's the Remington 870, standard 12-gauge pump-action shotgun, found most commonly in an old dude's cabin in every part of America for the most part, because it's the most common hunting shotgun on the planet, next to the Mossberg 500. Alright, let's see here. Submachine gun, the TMP. That is exactly what it is. It is the TMP. Recently acquired by a company called B&T, was the name of the company. B&T, that's the name of the company. Which then renamed it to the MP9. Just fully automatic 9mm submachine gun with a optional stock and pistol grip on the front. Hang on a minute, go back. So you're... yeah, welcome to the club, Charlie. I don't know what's wrong with this guy. Let's see, what else? The riot shotgun is the Benelli M3. But in this game, it acts more like it's a Benelli M4. Italian semi-automatic 12-gauge is what they were going for. The first sniper rifle we come across in this game is known as the M1903, which is exactly what it is. It is a 1903 Springfield. Which is a 30-06 bolt action. Oh yeah, his name, yeah. That's a cannibal. Not a cannibal. Interesting. I love the way you spelled not. Let's see. So we got the 03 Springfield. Yeah, 30-06 bolt action rifle used primarily in World War I, then used in World War II. The Stingray rifle in the game is a really shitty, more precision version of the H&K G36 line of rifles. That was actually a civilian variant that was imported into the US in very small numbers. Really don't like that gun very much. I think it's stupid. And it's also not a sniper rifle. That would be more of like a DMR setup, I guess, which means designated marksman rifle. Let's see. The Striker shotgun, that is exactly what it's called. That is called the Striker. It was a failed police riot control shotgun that absolutely sucks. It is also in 12-gauge. Let me see. The CQ, I think it's called the CQB something rifle, CQB-15 or something like that. That is just an M4 based off of the AR-15 platform. Basically what United States soldiers have been using since the 1960s with the M16, then the M16A1, A2, A3, A4, into the M4 carbine, M4A1. Yeah, so the M4 pretty much is what that is. Let's see, the Broken Butterfly is a Schofield revolver chambered in .45 Smith & Wesson, but in this game I think they were going for a overpressured, overloaded .45 Long Colt, because you can load .45 Long Colt to around .44 Magnum specs, and .44 Magnum is a decently large handgun, so that's kind of what they were going for there. The Killer 7, ooh, I pressed the wrong button. Killer 7, basically just a 1911. I'm comparing it to the LAR Grizzly and .45 Winchester Magnum, because that's the only thing I can think of that's remotely close to this, but as far as the actual gun goes, from how square this is compared to other 1911s, this is probably an AMT hardballer, because that's what the gun in Terminator was. And the reason this is the gun from Terminator is because of the laser sight on top. That is basically the gun from Terminator at that point. Let's see, what else? I'm thinking, oh, the Red 9. Red 9 is a Mauser handgun, not a C96 Mauser, because that was in a different caliber, but the C96 platform, rechambered to 9mm Parabellum or 9mm Luger, which is the more common pistol round. Bro, the Schofields are so good in Red Dead Redemption 2. That's my favorite Western handgun, but yeah, I love the Schofields. But yeah, the Mauser is, the Red 9 is accurate, because they called that line the Red 9, because it has a Red 9 stitched into the handle, or the grip. Baller, yeah. Yeah, it is kind of baller. Let's see, the Blacktail, I actually used to own the Blacktail. The Blacktail in real life is the HS Product HS2000 from Croatia, but when imported into the US, they're called the Springfield XD, which is a much shittier name. I had one, the great guns. They got the capacity wrong in this game, because it starts off with like 9 rounds plus 1 in the chamber. Those things hold 16 plus 1, realistically. But, you know, still, decent handgun. Actually, my favorite handgun in this game. Besides the Beretta. I would love to have this in the story mode. The Beretta that Wesker's got. Let's see here. The Punisher pistol is based off of the FN57. And a gameplay feature about it is that it can punch through like 5 or 6 different guys. I understand why they did that is because the 5.7 round is made to penetrate body armor. And it probably could pierce through one human and go into another, but I doubt it would pierce through like 5 or 6 dudes. That's not very accurate for that round. But I like that detail for that specific gun because it kind of makes sense to an extent. So so that was the Punisher. The other submachine gun that's in this remake is the MP5. I don't remember what it's called in the game, but it's an MP5. H&K, German made. Very good, very controllable submachine gun, one of the most reliable on the planet. If I had to choose a submachine gun to take for the rest of my life, if I had the option, it would probably be an MP5 variant. Yeah, the Punisher pistol, yeah, it's a good one. I think that's it. Let me think here for a minute. Am I missing any guns? Oh, Leon's Matilda is based off of the HK VP70. I forgot that was even in this game, but yep. The Sentinel 9, which is also exclusive to this game, is based off of the SIG P226, but it's highly customized. It's got a muzzle brake and an extended mag on it. Looks like an extended beaver tail, some kind of custom grips on it. I think it has a ring hammer. Or naturally named every single gun. Props to you. I love guns so much, dude. Let's see. The Skull Shaker shotgun, also exclusive to this game. I need more. The Skull Shaker is the Winchester 1887 bootleg, a lever-action shotgun. Also prominently used in Terminator 2. That was Arnold's main shotgun that he used. It's the one where he like uses it on the motorcycle when he fires it and he like flips it around to rechamber it. It's great. Average American? I really am though. Let's see. I think it's in the RPG is the RPG-7. I don't know why it's the RPG-7. That's just the name of it. It's the RPG-7. Is the Warthog a gun or a plane? That is a plane. The A-10 Warthog. A-10 Warthog is one of our fighter jets. I call it a fighter jet. It's more like a strafe run jet. It's got a 20mm Vulcan minigun on the front of it. And they just mark a location. It's like, okay, I'm coming in. Brrr! It just cuts like the ground in half wherever the enemy's at. Gun with plane or plane with gun? Both. Okay. Trying to make sure I didn't miss any guns while naming them in this game. I think I got them all though. Oh wait, you're a bigger guy. Can I dodge your front kick? Or block it, I mean? Yes, I can. Enemy AC-130 above. AC-130 is a gunship. I think before that its predecessor was the C-130. Where did he go? Where did he go? I gotta save that. Where did he go? That was stupid. Yeah, bro, literally vanished. She said what? D6 late again. Oh. You're good. Oh, what the hell? Shit. But my new thermo. Oh, you brought your new thermos to City Hall. It was nearly freezing to death because of how cold it was here. The soup made and the thermos was still hot, so I poured it over myself. That is a horrible idea. Just drink the soup and get your body temperature up. That's all you gotta do. Yeah, it was good. Oh, okay, I was about to say, yeah. Wesker is the GOAT. What's up, Doc? Doc Sager Gaming. Oh my. Run! No, no, no! I'm dead. Move. Oh man, I'm not doing good actually. Well, I mean, I'm doing good in the realistic sense, but not in the game. How do I not have that? Whew. Okay, I'm doing better now. I'm doing better now. A little bit more. I understand I was in the... Hold on. Understand I was in the same situation when I was playing this one. Yeah. Ow! My teeth. Ow! My leg! Made him turn around and rethink his life decisions. Or the Minotaur guys are edible. I don't think you'd want to eat any of these guys if they got the Plaga. I wouldn't want to eat them, even after they lose it. I desperately need heals in this game. They are not providing them. To be honest, it was extra for me. I was playing on a PS5 controller, so you can imagine. Brother, look at my control scheme. What do you think I'm playing with? What I reference? Oh, the my leg thing. Actually, doing far better than me. Oh, okay. Well, boys, this is it. Got it. Whew. Man, that's rough. S++. Probably my new best. Alright. Wow, I did better with Ada? What? No way. I hate that version of Ada too. Wesker's my best in all the other ones though. Oh man, this one's gonna suck. Alright, well we still gotta we gotta play it as Leon. Oh wait, I did miss a few. I did miss one weapon. I missed two weapons. The Chicago typewriter, it's a Thompson. And then the hand cannon is a Smith & Wesson Performance Center 500 Magnum. Now I have named every gun. Oh, she has a cut number Remington 870. Alright, that time I think I named all the guns this time. Alright. That's just a bow. And then she's got a crossbow. Not much there. Alright. Back with Leon.
Begin.
Forgot, I don't have a... Okay. That's a little awkward. You know, this whole situation's kind of awkward. Come on, fellas. That's not good enough. No. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Can't have him turning. There's a buck behind me. Calm down, please. Salvi. Alright, hold on, I'll read that in a second. Just move. Okay, alright. Really, I didn't do anything. Frag out. Where's your legs? Ah. I don't want what you're selling. Kick him! Kick him! Thank you. He doesn't see me. Got him. Ooh, man. Nope. That's good for him. That's health spray. Just go, just go, just go, just go, just go. Get some distance, get some distance. Oh. No way, my inventory glitched. It went in it, but immediately just, oh man. Didn't I replay as the merchant? No, but probably good though. Man, this is gonna be tough. I don't think I have the energy to do all this in one stream, but hey, we have maxed out every other stage. I mean, S plus is the bare minimum that I needed, so I got S plus on everything. This is gonna be a fucking challenge though. A challenge I'm gonna save for another stream because I don't have the energy to continue doing this. So thank you to everyone who stopped by to watch, and thank you to those who watch this after it's uploaded, and I reckon I'll see you guys in the next one, so see ya.